Rainbow non-tick. Stop gender identity for kids. Gender identity for kids and transgenderism is far-left socialist woke madness gone too far. Anyone who cares about children, especially parents and grandparents, need to make your voices heard now, before this type of garbage gets too big a foothold in New Zealand. This is another example of how socialists plan ahead for votes. They start with the very young and indoctrinate their minds. They brainwash the minds of young children and teenage youth with destructive garbage, cultivating a needy society who will vote for a socialist party in later years. Parties like the failing Labour, Green and Māori parties. Be warned. At the 14 October general election 2023, please don't let these parties damage New Zealand and hardworking decent Kiwis anymore. Kick them all out for life. Thank you, WhangareiTim.
So as a mom, I was lying in bed, I started reviewing some of the stuff and started doing deeper and deeper dives into it. And it just goes way too far. We're teaching kindergarteners that if you have a penis, it doesn't mean that you're a boy. If you have a vagina, it doesn't mean you're a girl. We're telling kids that, if you don't want to go through puberty, there are things called puberty blockers. I think that we've just really kind of lost our way in what we're trying to teach our children.
Holly, let me read to you from one of these lesson plans. It says, this is from Pink, Blue, and Purple. Gender identity is that feeling of knowing your gender. You might feel like you are a boy. You might feel like you are a girl. You might feel like you're a boy even if you have body parts that some people might tell you are girl parts. You might feel like you're a girl even if you have body parts that some people might tell you are boy parts.
We don't want to teach us stuff. We need to focus on core things. Providing support for children who are part of the LGBTQ community is important, but the far left has just gone so extreme on this type of stuff that parents are really fighting back. And I think it's something that parents' voices really need to be heard on these type of things.
There can be no middle way in dealing with transgenderism. It is all or nothing. If transgenderism is true, if men really can become women, then it's true for everybody of all ages. If transgenderism is false, as it is, if men really can't become women, as they cannot, then it's false for everybody too. And if it's false, then we should not indulge it, especially since that indulgence requires taking away the rights and customs of so many people. If it is false, then for the good of society, and especially for the good of the poor people who have fallen prey to this confusion, transgenderism must be eradicated from public life entirely. The whole preposterous ideology at every level